Natasha, you go ahead and then we'll have them respond.
I do have a question. So the idea that you are not sexually exclusive to your woman and she is sexually exclusive to you, that you believe that that's a loving relationship right there.
Absolutely, because I love my women. I love them all.
And
All three of them.
Yeah, I do. I truly do. I truly love them. Yeah.
I can completely
Maybe
understand that.
there might be a fourth coming in. Is there a fourth in the works?
There was 4 and I fired one.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
However,
Sorry, go ahead, Natasha.
I mean, to me as a woman, I would feel very threatened by that. I would not want my man seeing other women, right? And that's partly because I feel like love, it's a selfless thing to love someone, right? And so when you're doing something selfish, like going and, fulfilling your immediate desires by going to other women for that, that's a selfish thing to do.
You could say it's selfish for her to want to keep me all to herself too.
But it's not, because if you're both committed to each other, then you're both selfless to each other, and that is a
Well,
healthy
I think men show their love very differently to the way that women show love.
Have you ever been in a situation where like it felt like you and that person you were with were the only people around or like there? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever felt that?
You mean like in terms of like monogamous exclusivity?
Mm-hmm. No, like say you went on a date and it was like your first date and y'all had a kiss and it felt like everyone around you disappeared. You know, like those movies that
like she's the only woman in the world.
Like, oh my gosh, she's the only one for me. So are you saying that like it doesn't last and that's why you should have?
I'm saying I've definitely had that experience.
So then if you've had that experience, why do you need to find the other people? Why are you looking for the other people if you felt
because
what
I
it
can
feels
have
like to just be with that one person?
I can have that experience with multiple women. Sure,
Yeah.
it's true.
I mean, it's
Honestly,
true.
God,
I
like
understand,
I'm not trying to
but-
pull anyone's leg. I genuinely am in love with the women that I'm dating, and they're in love with me, and they're very happy. And it works.
If everyone's happy, it works.
I don't see the problem here. Like if everyone's happy, I don't see why we shouldn't be doing it.
I have a question. So you coach men on relationships and stuff, right?
I don't really coach them on relationships as such. I coach them more specifically in the bedroom.
Okay, got it. Never mind.
It's I want to say something because it's a weird situation how when I'm in love, I only want that person. And then your type of love is like you can still love these other people and still love
but
other
men and
people.
women love very differently. Very differently.
Men and women.
So you're saying that women
are
should
we
be the only
against
ones
each
taking
other,
a compromise?
Or are we going to work together?
No, because what's the compromise I make? The compromise I make is I have to look after all of them. Financially. No, I'm serious. I do.
Shit, you got me.
Am I wrong? Come on.
Wait, what? You just said he got you?
Yeah, shit.
Oh. All right.
I'll take the W. Cool.
Wait, so you're
Make it rain.
point of clarification. So you are fully financially responsible for your 3 girlfriends?
Whenever they're around me, yes. So until the moment they have, so right now I'm trying to get a couple of them pregnant, and that means that will mean okay, like here's the house. You don't work anymore. Like everything's taken care of.
You don't work anymore. What if she wants to work?
Well, I would much rather. I don't date girls who would want to work if they had a child with me. I want mothers. I date mothers. I date women who want to be mothers.
That's quite a reaction, Shania. What's your thoughts?
I mean, you said you were looking for a fourth? You were no. That's not at all what I'm used to. So I'm like, wow.
Do they all live together?
Are you open to this kind of arrangement?
So I have a question. The relationship with the 3 girls you have, you seem like you work a lot, you travel and all that stuff.
Quite a lot,
so
yes.
when you come home, do you have like a in-depth conversation with them?
Yeah,
like,
I love my cuddle time. I'll sit there and cuddle on the couch with Netflix and just sit there and give her my undivided attention.
But like in depth. So I'm comparing it to like my relationship, for example. Like he works a lot, so when I do see him.
Oh, hold on, just a sec, guys.
Sam super chatted $99.
Yeah, thank you, man.
99 cents. Ladies, get over it. If a man worked hard to be the top earner, you really do not have leverage to tell him what to do in relationships. Men with abundance are not afraid to lose girls. Respectfully, you're not that special.
I don't think you had to add the last part.
Yeah, the last part was a bit harsh, but
you had to work so hard to get where you were.
The previous sentence was a good point.
Do you have a response to Alvin Sam? You seemed a bit irked.
I wasn't irked.
I do.
Is it? Oh, you go on.
Yeah. So does the same go like if a woman is the breadwinner in the relationship?
A man can't say shit.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be happy, so it's pointless to talk about that.
True.
Good point.
No girl wants to lead a relationship.
Very good point.
So that's a
no girl wants to what?
Lead a relationship.
Yep.
Why not?
You'd be happy with going home, like working all day long, feeding him, taking care of him, all that shit. Like, and he just
Do
stays
I have
at
a
home.
son?
You want your man to be in the kitchen and raising your kids?
I don't like
This is your
changing
first time in
diapers.
California,
But
right?
do you think that's because you're young?
Wait, but Angela, this is your first time in California, right? Like you're
Yeah.
from Florida, yeah?
This is interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
How old are
California
you again?
Stan.
I'm 24.
So do you think the way you 24 at 34, you'd feel the same way?
I might.
Would you rather like be like in, I don't know, in the construction site
Wait.
or like change your kid's diaper?
I wouldn't be doing construction.
But
I have a degree, so like I can use that. I went to college and like I am educated. It may not look like it or sound like it right now, but I can get a job and I can.
In what though?
I have a business degree and a Spanish minor, and also I have my own business already.
So you would be okay with dating a guy and he was just at home and you took care of majority of the bills, like when the bills had to be paid, all the main majority, like the bills.
I feel like as a woman, the only thing I'm willing to settle for is equal.
What
But
is
like
equal?
as a man, they can pay for you and you could just do whatever you want. Right? I mean, I could do that, but I don't
I
want
could.
to. It feels
I'm a control
draining.
freak, so I could.
So you'd be
I've
okay with
done
you would
that.
do it, changing the tires, oil change, paint the wall.
I would
patch
pay
the hole in
someone
the
to go
wall.
do it.
That's so. You wouldn't respect your man.
Those are different. Those are different.
That's different.
Because
If I had to pay another man to come to my house to fix the wall when there's a man at home that could do it, I would not respect that relationship.
no, not at all.
Some men don't grow up learning those skills, though.
But do you think you enable that?
What?
You
should
enable that.
learn.
There's YouTube. There's Home Depot.
Yeah.
They
Well,
teach you.
okay. In that case, go have sex with a plumber. I'm serious answer.
If he has a good
no,
personality and
What-
take care of
what
it,
you were just
takes
talking
care of
about,
me, yeah.
what you were just talking about was like,
Emotionally.
will he do the drywall? Will he repair the car? Blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. If you want that in a guy, then go sleep with a guy who's a plumber. Go sleep with a guy who's a mechanic. But you're not sleeping with guys who are plumbers and mechanics, are you?
Actually.
You're probably sleeping with guys who are a bit more like high status or have a big social media or who are in a band or something
Because
like
that's
this.
the culture now. Nobody
Let's-
actually grows with their partner anymore. Like nobody actually wants to start a relationship from the ground with anybody anymore. Everybody wants to finish at the finish line. That's why we have these crazy standards of like dating a guy that has created his status, and now you have to submit to the ideas of what he created. This is his metrics. You kind of have to submit to it. But if you're like for me, I met mine when he was dead broke. So for me, it's like we don't have that type of like relationship where I have to submit to these crazy. I was there when there was nothing. I was there when there was like no idea what the future is going to be, and that's like unconditional in my mind. So it's more traditional. But
That is good. I like
it's a
that.
deeper
You
bond,
I agree.
you
I
had faith in the guy.
Oh, hold on.